Hey everyone, it's Tori and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I'm sharing my bullet journal setup for March 2024. I'm sharing my little March section of my planning page really quick, and for this month I went with a koi pond theme because I couldn't pass up these adorable journal subscription stickers from Hubman and Chubgirl, which I'll share a little bit more about in this video a little bit later. As always, I'm starting out with a flip through of last month, and for February I did a birthday theme because February is my birthday month, and if you want to see this plan with me, I will have it linked in the cards for you to check out. Before we get into this setup, let's take a look at some of the supplies I'll be using in today's video. I used a couple of Crayola Super Tips in my color palette for this month, along with some washi tape that I got from Stationery Pal in Amazon. I also used these alphabet stamps for my headers in this setup, along with my Tombow Dual Brush Pen and N15 as the ink for my stamps. And the star of the show are these Hubman and Chubgirl March journal subscription stickers in this cute little lily pad and koi pond theme. I was originally just going to use these stickers in my weekly spreads for March and doodle some lily pads and koi fish, but when I saw how many stickers came in this kit, I realized I could be using these in all of my spreads, so that's what I decided to do. This video is not sponsored, by the way. I just love Hubman and Chubgirl stickers, but if you want any planner or journal stickers for yourself, you can always use my promo code CMCG15 for 15% off your order at hubmanchubgirl.store. Now without further ado, let's hop into my cover page for March 2024. When I saw this little card that came with my subscription kit, I knew I wanted to use this for my cover page, so I'm keeping things super simple with just rounding these corners and pasting it down in the middle of the page. I'm also using this large March header, but I'm putting it on a white sticky note so it pops off the page a little bit more. I'm finishing off this page with a couple strips of washi tape, and now we are moving on to my dashboard. I'm starting out my dashboard with a mini March calendar and a vertical monthly down the left side where I write any events or appointments. On the top right, you'll notice there's 4 small boxes, which are for my goals. The headings are read, crochet, cook, and other. And I fill out my goals in these boxes in my monthly reset videos. My March reset should be actually the video after this one, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on my upcoming content. Underneath my goal boxes is a big space for a general monthly to-do list, and after adding in a couple lily pad and koi fish stickers to the bottom, that is my dashboard spread complete, and we're moving on to some trackers. For my habit tracker, I only made 9 habit grids this month. It's funny because in January I made 11 habit grids but only used 9. In February I made 10 habit grids but only used 9. And in March I'm finally just accepting that I only need 9 habit grids on this spread. The habits I'm tracking this month are washing my hair, flossing, filling in my daily journal, crocheting, reading, cooking, going for a walk, no snacking, and one other thing that I can't currently remember at the time of this voiceover, so I'm going to stick it on the screen while I'm editing this video. I finished up this spread with a few stickers, and now we can get into my gratitude log. For my gratitude log, I'm keeping it simple as always with a 2-column format with a space to write one thing I'm grateful for each day for all 31 days in March. I had a little bit of extra space at the bottom right corner, so I added in some washi tape and a couple stickers up by the header. And that's this page complete. Let's hop into my anxiety tracking and health related spreads. On the left side, I have my stress and health log. I have space to write about what I'm stressed about each day at the top of this spread, and any health related things to go next to the corresponding day at the bottom. I like how this page is super simple, and I made the highlights different colors for the different sections of the spread like I did last month. And now we're getting into my favorite spread of this setup, which is my anxiety tracker. For my anxiety tracker, I did something a little different. I pasted down this light blue cardstock to kind of emulate a pond and to kind of match the cover page. And I also added in a few lily pad and cattail stickers in a few places, but the main star of the show on the spread is my teeny tiny koi fish that came with this journal kit. In a little bit, you'll see me write the numbers 1 through 31 scattered around the spread, and for each day I'm going to cover up each number with a koi fish in the specific color to the key that I'll be creating at the bottom. The orange spotted koi fish will represent a no anxiety day, the koi fish with orange and black spots will represent a little anxiety, and the koi fish with only black spots will represent a lot of anxiety that day. Usually I have another color or element to my anxiety tracker key to represent a panic or anxiety attack, but I'm going to group that with the quote-unquote a lot of anxiety element this month. We'll see how it goes. After finishing up with my anxiety tracker, we're going to move on to my expenses log. For my expenses log, I have 2 small boxes on the left side, one for keeping track of my income and one for my bills. The 2 columns down the middle are for my outgoing expenses, and then shoved off to the right side is a little box with the title What's Going On, which is short for What's Going On in the World, and this is where I write any notable news or media stories that went on this month, so when I'm looking back on my journals in the future, I can see what was going on. For decorations, I'm getting some use out of my washi tape and also these large vinyl koi fish stickers at the bottom of this spread. In the bills and income boxes, I have some subheadings for my columns for the date, amount, and a description of the income or bill. And in the outgoing expenses columns, I have these labeled amount, C-C for me to write if I used cash or a card, and a description of the outgoing expense. After putting some final touches on my expenses log, let's hop into the last spread of this plan with me, which is my March monthly review. My monthly review is a place where I kind of sum up everything at the end of each month, starting with some monthly highlights and a Polaroid of a picture that I took during March. My loving section at the bottom left is a place for me to write everything I've been loving throughout the month that are in the categories of watching, reading, or listening to, which are going to be over on the right. So this would be where I would write like food I've been loving, clothes, journaling supplies, anything completely random like that I want to note in this spread. My watching section has 3 TVs for me to write a movie I love, TV show, and YouTube channel. For reading, I have a space to write 3 books I've read this month, as well as stars to fill in my star rating of each book. The bottom right page have a couple things shoved together. I have a section titled Listening To, which is where I write a couple songs or albums I've been listening to this month. Then there's a box with a ball of yarn to write something I crocheted, and below that is a box with a spoon. I know that doesn't really look like a spoon, but that's what it is, to write something that I cooked. By the way, in addition to filling out my dashboard, I will be filling out my February monthly review in my March reset, so again, keep an eye out for that video, it should be coming soon. With my monthly review complete, we are ready to get into the final flip through of my March plan with me. We are now entering the final flip through portion of today's video, and I want to encourage you all to comment down below what your theme is for March this year, and also a fish emoji if you made it to the end. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe while you're here. Also, don't forget to check out my bullet journal social medias. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!